Hey guys, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. I see you. It's time for Paint Talk. It's Wednesday, every single Wednesday at 8:30 Central Time. Matt and I,
Hello.
Matt's here and Abby's here. We come on here and we do a little thing and we just paint on furniture. Sometimes I'm painting on canvas. Hello, everybody. I see you over on Instagram. Hello, Amy Sadler. Hey, everybody. So I am starting this 4-foot canvas. It's 3 foot wide and 4 foot tall, or maybe it's the opposite. Maybe it's actually 4 foot wide and 3 feet tall. I don't know yet. It's blank and I'm excited to get it started. I have violet, I have navy, and I have a olive green. I don't know. Hi, Kathleen and Gab. How are you? Lindsay's here. How's everybody been? We missed Sunday night because we were having Holden's 16th birthday party on the night of Easter. We had to have it then because he's been playing ball every single day. Aaron's here. Shaz is here. Hello over here. I see you. Cindy Groom, thank you for being here, guys. I'm going to jump right in and start working on this canvas. I don't have a plan. I have tools and I have colors and paints all around me. I do have something to show you because Mother's Day is coming up, believe it or not, in just a few short weeks. And I have something I want to show you guys. Michelle is here. If you guys need links, want to know about the painting group, I extended it a few more days, my coaching group where I teach paint tutorials. Those of you that have messaged me about online, I do teach online. I teach online every single week. Actually, on Friday, we did a mindset talk because as creatives, we get our head in like a funk sometimes. And so we actually talked Friday about thanking the naysayers and how sometimes those naysayers are the ones that actually push us further than we ever thought we could go.
So you were thanking me on live camera.
Are you a naysayer?
Did you thank me? Did you?
You're not a naysayer.
I would like to thank.
Hi, Sarah.
My dearest of.
Are you a naysayer?
And husband. I'm just saying.
You're just saying. I never really thought of you as a naysayer, babe. You've always been like Mr. Supportive of everything I do. I mean, you don't always like the things that I paint, but that's like not your taste. You're kind of more of, black and white. Hi, guys. I see you. I appreciate you being here. So Michelle is offering right now, she has posted the link to the creative membership. So it is exclusive to Facebook. That's how you have to access the information. But we're coming up on our 4-year mark. Can you believe that?
No way.
I know. Do you remember when I first told you I'm going to start a coaching group?
Oh, I did. I remember.
No, seriously. Do you remember when I first brought it up, or are you just saying that?
No, I remember.
Okay, well, where were we?
We were talking.
No, but where were we?
We were sitting down.
No, we weren't. We were laying in bed.
I was laying down. You were sitting. Because anytime you have a conversation with me that you really want my attention, you sit up in bed and you get in my face.
I do. I'm like this. You listening? Anybody else?
Donetta Bates Harmon. I am so pumped. I got my first commission piece.
Donetta, we're going to celebrate your first commission piece. Congratulations, Carrie Carter and Janae and Christy. Hello. Alice is here. Papa Mac and Irene. Cheyenne is here. Cheyenne's. Are you in California with Debbie Beard?
She said, been tired of busy, and she's going to try to relax and enjoy it, but it's been beautiful so far, and I painted my first piece of furniture today.
Oh, that's fantastic. Cheyenne is at the boot camp. Guys, I was thinking about Mother's Day. I have new journals. I have new aprons, and I want to show you guys. I've got a restock, and I want to make sure I show those to you before we go today. Blank canvas, 4 feet tall, 3 feet wide. Not a plan in sight, but it's going to be fun. We had cooler temps today, but I'm still looking forward to summer is coming. And every single morning I walk over to the window and there's more green in the yard. Right, Matt? More green in the yard.
More green. Shelley Lex says, crikey, good day from down there.
Crikey, good day.
Crikey. Well, we have Miss Lolly joining us this evening. Lolly, how has the
Hi, Lolly.
raves and heavy metal concerts been going, sweetie?
He says raves and heavy metal concerts and then ends with sweetie.
And she's a sweetie.
We missed you, Lolly. I'm glad that you're here. I'm just gonna kind of, I don't have a plan for this, you all. I really don't, but
Shaz says, do you post journals? Post journals to UK. Post maybe mail?
maybe ship them. I don't. I've never shipped anything to the UK. I'm so worried about the cost of it, you guys. Just us just being a small little shop. I just don't know how much it's going to be, and I don't know that you guys will be willing to pay for them. But I have a new shipment of journals in because you guys have been buying them, and I'm so grateful. They have the reinforced corners. But I thought, gosh, these would make a great Mother's Day gift. So these are all I have left. Amazing, you all. Amazing. And holy cow, the aprons, another new order because these sell pretty quickly. They're only $43. And again, I thought this would make another great Mother's Day gift.
I have a quick question here.
You bet.
Laura S.
Yes.
Could you say what she says, Matt, what is the purple color, DIY or acrylic?
It's acrylic and it's called Violet.
Okay.
That purple color is acrylic and it's called Violet. So what I'm doing is I'm starting off with some dark colors in the background, and then I'm going to build up my layers of some brighter, softer colors on top of it. Thank you, Kathleen Rose. I'm so proud of them. I am. I know a lot of you guys love aprons, and a lot of you have said it's too pretty for me to wear. However, I wear mine. I don't mind getting mine messy. I kind of like, but you know me, I like to have the paint on them. So I'm just laying down. Now this green yellow color is a little bit actually Fancy Farm Girl. And I'm laying it kind of right over the navy and the violet purple color. I'm going to get some more yellow here in a moment. This is called the VIP brush. It's 6 inches. It's my favorite. It lays down base coats, lays down a lot of color, and then I am putting my tray like this, and I'm loading multiple colors onto the brush at once, and then dipping it into that bright yellow acrylic because, well, it's just fun. I think it's a really good background. Hey, how are you? Is the brush damp or do you spray the canvas? Both, Kathleen. Both.
Michelle wants to let you know, or Michelle, I forgot to tell you, Wesley wore your apron while he had dinner on Easter, so his white shirt would not get dirty.
Wesley wore my apron. I bet he looked so cute. That's awesome. I'm glad he didn't want to ruin his white shirt.
Kim Wright says, hello from Tiny, Ontario.
Tiny Ontario.
I don't think Ontario's
I
tiny.
don't think it's very tiny. I think that's being exaggerating.
I think that's your English.
Oh, I
voice.
don't know what it is.
You need your Canadian voice. You gotta end everything
There's a
with
Canadian voice?
Eh?
Yay. Okay, good. I
What
gotta
are you
do
doing,
this. I grabbed my green drip, so I'm gonna just kind of add in some layers. We're just gonna build some things up. You bet, Kathleen. If you guys have questions, Matt is here to help me read comments, ask questions. Michelle's here to post links. It's a team effort. Everything we do as a team.
If you guys have a question that I don't answer, I apologize. Just put it in all caps and I'll see it.
Put it in all caps. Question. Also, guys, there have been 15 of you that have joined the Creative Connection group on Facebook, but you haven't actually got in the group. So if you registered and you still don't have access to the group, look at this. I just love this. If you do not have access to the group, that just means you need to send your request and say, I'd like to join. And then Michelle will look and see that you've already registered and paid, and then we got to let you in. But so many of you, well, 15 of you have still yet to get in the group from last week. All right, so now I want a little bit larger stroke. So I'm going to dip this into my yellow. All along here. This is the man brush, Matt calls it. So macho.
This is the brush. I call this work smarter, not harder brush.
So I love this. I think it's really hard to find. I follow this lady on Instagram over here on the gram. I follow her and she paints with a mop, and she paints really large paintings with a mop on the floor in her garage, and they're fantastic. And so anyway, it always makes me think of her when I have just my little 12-inch brush here. So I'm just lightly misting the canvas.
Sarah Elizabeth Stringer says that is an amazing piece of equipment, Dee.
Isn't it awesome?
Very easy to make.
These are just chippy brushes from the dollar store. But I love that it does, that shows the width that you just can't get with a regular paintbrush. So I try to add this into my larger abstracts. This is not something you'd want to use on a smaller canvas, but it works really well.
Would you consider that paintbrush you're using now a detailed brush or a non-detailed brush?
Non-detail.
Okay, all right.
Non-detail. I'm adding a little bit of movement here.
Thank you, Alice.
What did Alice have to say?
She said, great brush, Matt. Dion comes to me and says, can you put all these together? And I said, sure.
I said, hey, here's some brushes. Can you make a big one out of these little ones? And then I went and cut off the chip, you know, they're thinner. Chippy brushes are real thin at the top. So I cut it all down about an inch off.
Sheila Haney has a question.
You bet.
Can you wash the brushes out with water?
I wash all of my brushes out with water, except for my wax brushes. Absolutely, I do. I put a little bit of soap in them. Paint Pixie offers a charcoal soap, which is really wonderful. And I have this soap always in the sink because the boys would have white baseball pants. And so I don't even know what it's called, but it's a very inexpensive bar of all natural soap. So I have that, and then I rub my brushes on that.
Sarah, I do not sell those.
Hey, Danielle. Dion, are you going back to the chapel? I am. My class is there out in Alice next weekend. On the 17th, I have 40 people coming to the class at the chapel. So I'm actually going there this Sunday to show it to my mother-in-law. So yeah, I am going to the chapel, and where? Oh, we're already, okay. Oh, I love the color contrast. Obviously it's just a base coat, but just feel, no, not feel. Keep an open mind. I'm going to grab my white. I've got this brush just kind of laying here because I know I'll be back to it. Oh, Marva's coming. Who's coming? Who's coming to the workshop? Delisa's, it's coming up. Okay, guys, who's going to come to the workshop and sit out in the parking lot and be scared to come in?
Me.
I know, Matt is every time. Always scared.
I'm so nervous.
Yeah. You know what? You've told everybody on here that your favorite thing are the workshops. Of everything you do, everything you do to help me with my business, your favorite thing is coming to the workshops.
Carrie Carter.
Carrie Carter.
Carrie Carter.
Why does she get like such an enthusiastic introduction?
Know.
What did you just like to say it like Carrie Carter, Carrie Carter?
It just has that flow to it.
All right, now I'm going to use the same man brush, and I'm going to add the white into it. It has a flow. I just think you can mess with her. Okay.
Marva, I will be at the class.
Elijah has a baseball game at the exact same time, which I just told Matt this. So he's a little bit, Dawnetta, Oklahoma has not lifted the mask mandate. We lifted on the 30th of April. So we will still be requiring masks.
They're actually now in the state of Oklahoma, every county is doing something a little different.
Oh, is that what they're doing, baby?
Yeah. We've already got some counties that have already lifted it.
Oh, they have?
Yeah, Kingfisher's one of them.
So they don't have to follow the where is my spray bottle? Like I literally just had it
right behind you.
Oh, so
as far as Oklahoma City is concerned, they actually voted to try to lift it early, but it didn't go through. So
yeah, so
as of now, we're still stuck on the 30th.
We're going to follow our mandate for our county, and our county, Oklahoma City County, says April 30th.
Lisa, I will not wear my man boot unless I sneak it out of the house because Dion won't let me.
Lisa, what are you trying to do to me? He does look cute in it, but I think we'll just leave it to the side around the pool.
Janae says that brush is kind of small, don't you think?
I know, right, Janae? So Holden drove today for the first day to practice. Actually,
that's right.
He went to the gym, and I am just laying down some white acrylic over the yellow right now, guys. So he went to the gym, and then he came home and had lunch, and then he went to practice. Drove himself. So nerve-wracking, you guys.
Yeah, well, we got up early this morning. Okay. I'll start the story with yesterday. After
he passed his test.
He passed his driving test. We got home, and I was like, okay, we need to start checking around. So I started calling different tag agencies to see about Wade, if I could get an appointment or if it was just walk-in. Well, I called like 4 of them in kind of the metro area. And it's first come, first serve. Most of them open up around 8:30, 9 o'clock. But all of them told me people will start lining up at 6 o'clock in the morning. 6 o'clock in the morning, they don't open until 8:30, 9 o'clock. So I said, well, I'm not doing that. So I started going a little further out. So I found a tag agency in Chickasha.
Well, it's about 45 minutes.
About 45 minutes away.
It's another town.
So I called them. They're like, yeah, not a problem. We open up at 8:30. We usually have people start lining up about 8. I was like, okay, I can handle that. So I drag Holden out of bed this morning. We drive down there, stood in line for 30 minutes. They got my name and number. They said, okay, if we about an hour wait, you can go and come back. We'll call you. It was the easiest thing, and I was so happy we traveled that far.
But it's so weird because most of the places were saying you had to wait until June 1st.
Yeah, to me, even make an appointment, it was like June. Crazy.
But the boy has his driver's license. Actually, it's not even a real driver's license. It's a piece of paper, and they said you'll receive your driver's license in the mail within a month.
Yep.
So that's interesting. I'm like, wow.
Tammy Weber.
Hi, Tammy.
She has a question for you, Dion.
Go for it, girlfriend.
When does Matt get his debut in the journal? He definitely needs to sport the moo-moo. That was discussed last night.
It was discussed.
Funny that you mentioned that, Tammy.
I told him I needed to come up with who was going to be on the cover for issue 5 because issue 4 is Llewellyn Krastev, you guys, from Warren to Whimsy. And so she is going to be coming on. And so I said, honey, I think I figured out who's going to be on issue 5. And he's like, his eyes got real big. And I'm like, what? And he's like, is it me? Is it me? I was like, what would we do? What would you do? Well, I don't know. I just kind of thought, hope he didn't have the mask on. No, he didn't. He was able to take it off. Can you send a link for her stuff she has left? Oh, Karen. Yes. Michelle, will you post a link for the apparel and merchandise? I have, I don't know, like 10 of the aprons left. I did see one just sell a second ago, though. Right, Betty? Llewellyn. So these are made out of a heavy cloth. They're not thin, and it's almost like it's like a brushed suede or something. Really beautiful. But yeah, Matt was thinking that I had chosen him to go on the cover. And it's not that I wouldn't chose Matt to go on the cover. I was just curious. I was like, well, what are you painting? I don't know. And then the books are journals.
I tried, Derek. I did.
Really, really proud of these. And I just have 9 of them left. But I thought they would be really good Mother's Day gifts. And then, oh gosh, I have brayers. I finally got in my brayers. Brayer. These are the brayers I use all the time. I have 3 of them myself. I believe there's $17 on the website. So I have 10 of these. I'm only grabbed 4, but I have 10 of these. Lolly, thank you for posting those links over to YouTube. I appreciate you so much. Okay, so obviously I'm doing a sky, and obviously it looks like I'm doing some sort of water or landscape, but it's just the background. I have green in this bottle, some green acrylics. I'm actually going to drip some more green. Create some layers and some texture. We started with the VIP brush.
Today has a good one.
Okay.
It would be me on the cover.
Oh, of course.
I'll be like moving furniture, and I'll be wrapping stuff.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, like products and paint, and then setting up the lighting, and then doing video, and
Like just a day in the life of Matt Woods.
yes, all the cover in my man move. Right? And Janae said it would be the people supporting the painters. That's what the issue would be called.
It's pretty good, Janae.
She's good.
It's really good.
Yeah, she's good.
I'm gonna really consider that, Janae. Yes.
Yeah, Nancy thinks so too. Needs to be on the cover with his brushes and his man move. But I think you can see through that, so I might have to have clothes on underneath.
It's a little sheer.
It's pretty sheer.
Between the leg, it's a little.
What do you always say? I don't feel like it's touching me.
I say I like them because they're not touching me. I like when things don't touch me. Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm kind of liking the sky so far. I think we should add in a little bit of pink. Let's do that.
Wally says he could do a fashion spread with the aprons, brushes, etc. That's what I'm talking about. You know what we ought to do? We should just do a Matt special.
A Matt special.
Yeah, we can do like a bio. We can do.
Well, honey, all of the artists that are featured in the journal get an article. They get photos. They get to do a tutorial. Would you add in a tutorial for your?
Yeah, I could do tutorial for lighting. I could do the tutorial.
Yeah, you say that, but you wouldn't.
No, I would do that.
You wouldn't.
I mean, if the magazine was just like me, you turn the page, it's like me. You turn the page and it's like me. Wow. I could do like it on shipping.
Wow.
Best stuff to use when moving furniture. Oh gosh, the ideas are rolling, honey.
Well,
I mean,
looks like we found our number 5 cover artist then.
Somebody write this down. Oh wait, that's supposed to be me.
I bet they will.
I could do like secretary. You should take me a picture of like writing stuff down.
Of you doing secretary? Did you just call yourself a secretary?
Yeah.
Because that's what you're doing over there? Is that what you feel like you're doing? Reading comments?
Reading comments, you know.
Yeah, that's definitely secretary. Yeah, you're just a natural. And what about Abby, though? She's a big, huge part of this.
Yeah, me and Abby. Yeah. Sure. I'm in.
You're in.
Framing.
Yeah.
I can do frames. I mean, all kinds of stuff.
By the pool.
Oh. Have my shirt off.
Really?
And just have my tool belt on.
Thank you, Abracadabra, Jessica. Mwah. Your tool belt on. Too far, Woodsy. Too far. Okay.
Yes, Karen Brown says cleaning out and organizing stuff in the garage.
Oh my gosh. Every day
It's limitless.
Every day he has the blower. Like
that's being a little dramatic.
Aren't you though?
You are.
Aren't you though?
Every day.
Aren't you though?
It's every other day.
Every other day. But anyway, we survived Holden's first day of driving to practice and back. And of course, we're super proud of him. But when he walked in, I jumped out of the chair, ran to the door.
Lolly says, I didn't say he was shirtless, unless you're wearing an apron.
Yeesh. I mean, he's pretty cute. He's pretty cute. And he'll tell you about it. Won't you, babe?
No.
No? You won't tell him how cute you are?
No. Derek says, okay, Matt, you convinced me. It is your turn next for the cover.
All right, we all agree. He's on issue 5 coming out.
I've got a lot of work. I got a lot of video to do.
But Llewellyn's going to be out in July. I'm so proud to have her on and her to agree. And we have a lot of fun things actually coming up with Miss Llewellyn Craftsif. So lots coming up. Those of you that have just joined my membership group, I want you to make sure that you have requested to join the Facebook group. That way you can access. If you haven't, be sure you go to Facebook and click the Turquoise Iris Creative Connection and send a request because we still have 15 of you not in the group. And we had a serious heart talk the other day, and it was very powerful talking about the naysayers and thanking them. Thank you, ma'am. We have some experts coming in this month. Actually, Kelly Weiler's coming in on the 19th to teach some intuitive style painting. Okay.
Also, Keith has a question.
You bet.
What color is that coral? Question.
So it is actually Golden's fluorescent red. It's a fluorescent red and it's by Golden. Just want to compliment everyone on their work. Catherine O'Brien, thank you. Debbie Reader, I'm so glad that you liked the heart talk. You always know when I stand up and I start doing this, that I'm going to be emotional. Your heart talks are killer. Tears and some uncomfortable truths, but cleansing too. Thank you, Lolly. Love you. That was a great heart talk. Thank you, Teresa. All my girls are on here. Makes me so happy. Okay, so let's get some more yellows in. I think we need to bring in some whites. I'm just kind of letting all of the bottom dry because we're just building upon layers, okay? Pam Dudley says she loves them too. I'm so thankful. I just found out pretty quick that I can have a paint group, but my group has always been more than a paint group. We have to talk about real life. We have to talk about things that are on our mind, things that are bothering us.
Dare to be vintage. Hello, Dion. So happy to catch you and Matt.
Hi. How are you, Miss Tony? Tony Weston, you guys check out her work. Dare to be vintage. Another Creative Connection member.
Also, Keith has another question. What do you enjoy most, painting furniture or on canvas?
It's such a hard question because I cannot answer that. I literally love them equally. I love canvas and I love furniture. It's a different feel and I love them both completely equally. What I have found is this great love for coaching. I have a huge passion for today, for example, is Wednesday, and I do my one-on-one coachings in my mentor group. There are 25 people in my mentoring group, and I spend an hour each month strategizing, talking about whatever they need to talk about at the time for the day. And man, it's fun. It's powerful. It's serious, but also fun. And I have a true passion for that. All right, so we're going to add in a little white, guys. I think we need some contrast. And I'm going to hit here in this area over here, but I'm also going to mist it, but not enough water that it drips. I'm not looking for drips.
So it's a light dusting.
It's a light dusting.
Light dusting of water.
I grabbed a clean VIP. It's still a VIP brush, but it's a clean one because the other one had the blues and the purple on there. Okay, just wanted a little bit of light in there. That's good. That's real good. Okay, now I'm going to come back to the big one. Like I have some requests for Mother's Day, Matt, if you're interested.
Yeah, let me have it.
No, I mean, I'll tell you later, but don't let me forget. I have a few ideas of what I want. We got a new tree. Did you know who gets excited over new trees? Anybody else?
Oh, we did, yeah.
We got a new beautiful tree. Well, I mean, it's just a Japanese maple, but we've had this kind of area in the front yard that needed something, and it just filled the space completely, perfectly. It looks like it's always been intended to be there. Made me so happy. We started laughing because when we first got married, we would spend our very last dollar buying plants because we've always loved doing yard work and plants and stuff. And so, sorry guys, this is a fluorescent yellow.
Got a lot of people holding their hands up.
Holding their hands up that they, it's a Dare to be Vintage. Tony, it is, like I said, it's a Japanese maple. So it's red and it's the short and it kind of.
The blood red.
It's a blood red. We have yellow pansies that are blooming underneath it. And so it's on the corner of the house. And then we have one, like when you pull in by the garage, there's one already there. And so it's like on each side of the house matching now. So it's just, it looks a little bit more balanced too. Made us both very happy.
We're all about balance. Or at least I am.
Well, and the hydrangeas are looking fabulous. They're starting to bloom like crazy.
Kathleen Robbins says it's my favorite tree.
Oh, Catherine, do they have those in Florida?
I think so.
You think so? You said that was Catherine Robbins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true, Karen. You have to. We keep ours it's on the north side of our house, away from the hot wind. Really gets them here. It's that hot summer wind that really it'll burn the leaves up. Really, is what it will do.
Yeah, they're both on the north side of the house. Well, our house kind of
Oh,
faces.
Catherine Robbins says no.
Oh, they don't have them
No,
there.
so they don't.
But she's lived in other places.
Debbie Redder, she's a little late. Is this all acrylic?
I have some Queen Bee, which is a DIY color, that dark mustard color. That is Sunny Meadows. Hi, honey. That is a DIY, and then I have a little bit of Fancy Farm Girl down here, which I'm going to come back and add some more. But the rest of them are all acrylics. Yeah, and the two brushes, this handmade one that Matt made, and then I'm using 2 of the VIP. And I'm going to put some copper in here in just a moment, guys, because this is, of course, just the backdrop. I'm going to build upon some layers, but I want it to have lots of energy. And hi, Laura. It's good to see you. Lots of energy in this painting.
Rohini says they live in the middle of cedars, Douglas fir, and hemlock.
Okay, because she lives.
And alders.
She lives.
Alder trees.
You live in an island area. Washington? Do you need more DIY paint? There's my Michelle posting links. We have just about everything you need on the website, that's for sure.
Yeah, this is a great time of year because everything just really starts coming out of the ground. Trees are blooming.
Oh, it's like I run to the window every morning and I'm like, what grew? What grew?
Like our native Oklahoma redbuds, they start coming out about a little over a week ago.
Easter, yeah.
And they are just the deepest purple. And they stand out because nothing's filled in. All the trees are filled in yet.
Yeah.
So they stand out like crazy. They're just gorgeous. But, obviously with the flowering tree, it doesn't last that long. So.
Yeah, maybe 3 weeks at the most.
Rohini says, Whidbey.
Whidbey Island.
Whidbey Island. Lolly says her roses bloom today.
What?
Oh, nice.
She's in Texas. Nice. What kind of roses do you have? Like traditional roses or what color, Lolly?
So Meta Bates Harmony. So last year we did a redo in the house. I bought the most expensive tree I've ever paid. It just bloomed last week and it's rocking beautiful. It is a hybrid cherry tree from the south.
A hybrid cherry tree from the south. Redbuds are my absolute favorite tree. Hi, Erin Norris. And your favorite plant is lavender.
Lolly said some wild.
Some wild roses.
Some traditional.
Okay. I love that.
Betty's got her daffodils, and great.
Forsythia. It's Forsythia, baby.
Forsythia. Okay. And Hyacinthia? Hyacinth?
Look at Hyacinth.
Hyacinth.
Shaz says she has a cottage garden. Oh, Shaz.
Oh, just rub it in, Shaz.
We love a cottage garden. Donetta, you do need to share the pic. Your wisteria started to bloom today. To bud.
Maggie Fletcher's Curious Celtic Creation says, one of my plants popped up yesterday, and this morning I could tell my resident bunny ate it. Those are the only times you don't like bunnies, right?
Yeah,
they start eating your stuff.
They're so cute, but oh, those little turkeys. Okay.
Ooh, Papa Mac and Irene, they have wisteria.
Yeah, I was just saying that.
Whoa.
Matt loves that.
So pretty.
We've never had any, but Matt loves them. So guys, I'm just still, this is Queen Bee that I'm kind of blending in here, creating some more texture.
I wanted to, when we moved in this house, I wanted to build an arbor out by the pool. And then I wanted to plant wisteria to have it grow and, grow up. And
I think it's too close to the pool. I
it's
think
too close
that
to
it
the
would
pool.
be all in the pool.
Yeah, you couldn't plant it close to the pool. So.
You could, but you would go crazy. You already are obsessed with keeping it clean.
Yeah, imagine that, right?
Right. I think you cleaned the pool today and yesterday. All right, guys. What kind of questions do you have for me? I'm an open book. While my brushes are just laying here while I'm painting, they're laying down on the ground. I just have sprayed them with water so they're staying moist and not drying out. Okay.
Colleen Nolan says, hello guys, I'm just heading to bed here in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada.
Sweet.
Eh?
I'm so glad you're here. All right, let's do some old 57, shall we?
Please do that, Papa Mac. That would be awesome. So you can send me a picture of them when they're in bloom.
Oh, he would really love that.
I would, yeah. I think it's pretty. I went to the nursery, 2 days ago? Yeah, a couple days ago. And I mean, it was hard. It was hard not to walk out of there without spending $1,000.
Well, what else would you have wanted? It's too early to plant.
There's just all kinds of pretty stuff. I mean, you walk through there, it just smells so good. You just get a really good energy from it,
Yep.
right? You just feel good. You're happy to be outside.
Yes, that is exactly why I love going. Hi, Carolyn Muncie. How are you? I'm going to meet her next week, too. All these peeps. Can't wait.
Okay, Tasha Watson.
Hi, Tasha.
Oh, I don't know who said it. Maybe Carol Muncie. Tasha, oh, yeah, she's replying to Tasha. She's painting a mural in her dining room as we speak.
Hey, girl, you get after it. So I bought one of those wall murals that Jackie Stradham told us about, guys, from Wall 26 for Holden's room. And he's not very excited about it. I'm so bummed. It's like a large black and white looking over the cliff at the ocean type mural. It's 12 feet wide. He's not very excited about it. And Matt thinks it's funny.
I think a lot of things are funny. I have a different perspective. I really do.
You're special.
Thank you, honey.
You are welcome, babe.
Pretty little wife, that tree fell on our house. Nature shows up like that for me. You guys have much better stories.
Oh, a tree fell on your house. As in there was somebody working at your house, or as in
Maybe a storm?
Storm? That was Pretty Little Wife? Is that who that was?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Girl, what have you been up to?
Colleen Nolan is painting her dining room today.
Oh my gosh. It's like spring. Everybody's just all
Everybody's ready to get going.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Oh my gosh, my aprons. Have you guys bought your apron? Let me know. Okay. I'm now mixed every color on my palette onto my VIP. I don't know why.
Did Pretty Little Wife, did it fall because of a storm, or was it just got too big, or maybe she had said and I just missed it. Yes, Papa Mac. He does the same thing I do. He says, I know the pain, Matt. Every March I have to stand on the street corner with a sign that says, please help, Wi-Fi plants again.
Oh my gosh. I love it.
Dare to be vengeance? Matt, what plants do you get? Whatever my wife tells me to get.
Well, you were there the other day to get what? What were you getting? Mulch?
I was looking for some grasses. We're trying to manage some grasses that we have out.
Oh, we planted some last year. We want to find more before they sell out.
I was there buying some mulch. I had worked the flower beds, pulled all the weeds out of them, just working them over, and I just had some spots where I need to fill in a little bit of mulch.
Well, you're making 2 little rock flower beds too, aren't you?
Well, not flower beds. They're just going to be, I'm just going to put down rock pavers, flat stone. We have a couple areas in our front yard that does not receive any sun, and after last year of just watching mud grow,
moss.
yeah, right, with moss
It was
really, but yeah, I
mossy.
decided to get rid of the mud and just put some decorative flat rock down, and anyway, one on the side of the house and one by the garage. But I buy whatever Dion tells me to buy.
We're gonna go back and I'll tell you what. When it gets a little warmer, we're gonna go buy the variegated ginger for those front pots that did so well last year. If you guys followed us last year, you saw those on our front porch. They were just massive variegated gingers. So they didn't survive our winters. So we're going to try to buy those again.
Pam Dudley, what is the dark color down below?
It is the violet with the navy mix. That was the first application I did on the video. And they are both acrylic colors.
Janae says, Matt, are people getting into native Oklahoma plants more to encourage native bees and birds?
Yes.
Yes, that's
Absolutely.
around here. Yeah. There's not, with our climate, we're just, a lot of stuff just doesn't do well here. I mean, because
We just don't have a lot of options.
well,
is what
it
you're
gets,
saying.
you know, it's extremes. I mean, we'll get
Well, we got native,
upper 90s,
we got native
100s,
12.
not uncommon, and then, you know, in the fall, 4 or 5 months later, we're dropping down into the single digits. So it's, as far as plants are concerned, there's not a ton of, you know, what I would call non-native stuff that we can do, you know. So we're a little limited on stuff we can and can't do. We got CJ here. She says, good to hear your voices. I've been bugging lately. I have not watched you in a while. Y'all make me feel better. Well, thank you.
I'm glad that you're here. We're just working on I'm going to start a new piece of furniture on Sunday. I've got some mid-size arm walls, 2 of them actually out in the garage. So we're going to get one of those in there and get started on that. But I wanted to work on canvas tonight. I've got 3 hours blocked out tomorrow where I get to paint on canvas with no interruptions. And I'm looking forward to a day. I'm going to put up some canvases tomorrow and continue my latest series. So I'm excited about that. I'm going to let this sit. I'm going to go back up here and get some copper before we leave tonight. Okay, let me ask you this. Do you think this sky is dark enough and bright enough, or should I put in the magenta? Does it need any magenta, or should I let it go? My whole front yard is native Florida garden. Sunny, it sounds beautiful.
Is Michelle still on here?
I don't know. Michelle.
Because
Thank you, Laura.
Ellie
Ellie?
is asking for her help.
Oh, Ellie. What do you need? And I will text Michelle after this in case she had to go.
I'll read it to you.
Okay.
Let me find it. It says, Michelle, try to purchase an item, enter all into that ask for it included CC. Response was, this email is used, ? Help, I lost a couple items when John had a sale because couldn't get in. Can you help, please?
Oh, Ellie. So it's saying it needs you to log in first before you check out. So those 3 dots at the top right-hand side of the website, you'll have to log in and before you go to your checkout. You think magenta? Julie says it's perfect right now. Well, we got a long ways to go, but I love that. Let's do a slick, sleek line. Oh, Michelle is here. So Ellie, once you do that, before you do that, go ahead and clear out your browser, close everything down and start back over. But make sure you log into your account because you're a returning user before, okay? All right.
Laura Maldonado, she says, the bottom part looks like trees now that you have drips.
Oh.
Oh, I can see that now.
Can you?
Okay, I can see it. Oh, yeah, I do see that. That looks cool.
I didn't really have a plan. I had no plan. We started with
yeah,
a white canvas tonight, guys.
I see
We've
it
done
now.
all this on this live tonight. This was completely white canvas. I'm going to add in a slick line of that magenta real quick.
Wow. Okay, we have, I think it's a California native monarch pollinator garden in her backyard.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, I bet that's pretty.
I want to spend my morning with my morning tea in there in your area. That's wonderful. Okay. Is that enough? Is that good?
Yeah, that looks good.
Thank you, pretty little wife. Yeah, okay, so that was a good idea. Good job on the magenta, ladies and gents. Good job. I'm gonna set that down. The only thing I wanted to do before we go is add in some copper. But I will be honest with you, I'm a little bit nervous of messing up the sky because I like it so much.
Lori Abram wanted to know
What do you
what
think?
happened to the angel picture from last week.
Oh, girl, it's on my website. Like I finished it and posted it on my website. I did not touch the sky. I did not. I just worked on the bottom multiple days, but I never touched the sky. So you can see it's also posted on my social media. No copper. No, love the sky. Thank you, Sunny. I love the yellow and queen bee sky. Yeah, it's just yellow queen bee. I added a little bit of white here and then kind of pulled up some of that. I'll be honest with you, I am a little bit nervous of messing it up. Let me bring you in closer because I feel like the this area right here has some goodness for you to see.
Goodness?
Goodness. It has some goodness. Thank you, Kathleen. Thank you, Ellie. Thank you, Sarah.
You got the IG on tonight?
Yeah, they're on here. I'm going to show IG here in just a second.
What's up, IG?
Yeah, they're on here. You just now said hello.
I can't read. I'm sorry. I kind of forget. I
No,
don't get to
no.
see their messages.
Read Aaron's comment. I love it. I
Yeah,
love
just
it.
reading it. Aaron Norris says, I don't know what I'm more excited about, the trip next week meeting everyone, the workshop, or sleeping in a bed alone in all caps.
Honey, Aaron is the one that has the Lavender Family Farm in Amarillo.
Okay, yeah.
So Aaron has just ordered 1,000 lavender plants.
What?
And she's going to create a lavender farm for us to come and visit one of these days in Amarillo, Texas. Okay. Hi, Instagram. You want to come closer?
Carrie Carter wants to eat the painting.
Okay, sure. Honey.
She says
Whatever
she's
you need,
hungry
Carrie.
and it looks delicious.
Well, I'm not anywhere. I don't feel like I'm anywhere near being done, but I am showing Instagram now. And sometimes you need a close up, you know what I mean? I'm going to go really slow. I see the loft interior design. How are you? How are you? My goodness. So anyway, hopefully that helps you guys. Thanks for being here tonight. If you have any more questions and you're watching the replay, Michelle posted the links for the aprons and the journals, which I thought would make really good Mother's Day gifts. You want to go to the lavender farm? I know we all do. We all do. Such a great thing. Such a great thing. Any questions before we go? You love the phone case. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Aaron, was I supposed to say that out loud? Aaron hasn't posted.
Sorry, Aaron.
Aaron, was I supposed to say that out loud? No lavender for me, allergies. Aaron, can you give me confirmation that we're cool here and you're not breaking up with me?
She might break up with you.
She said, sure. Okay. Hugs, I love you. Okay. All right, everybody, have a great night. I promise we'll be back. We should be here this Friday. Or do we have baseball?
No baseball Friday. We'll be here.
We'll be here Friday night, you guys. Who's going to join us? You or you or you or you? Come on over to Facebook and we'll be able to pull you up and have you join us. Everybody have a wonderful Thursday, and I will see you all Friday night. Take care. Bye-bye. Let's see. There goes the gram. End now. And